my screen looks really little. Oh, goodness. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay, cool. Hey, good morning. All right, so that was kind of a rough start. We're talking about making cards, and I wanted to share with you guys some design principles, things you learn in art school. So as an elementary ed major, I took a few art classes, and I learned quite a bit about art. And then as I started studying scrapbooking and card making, and I was kind of self-taught, taught myself all these designs of card making. Hey, good morning, Kim. How are you? So I want to share with you, there's actually quite a few design principles. And so this video, I want to kind of just tell you what they all are, and then I'm just going to focus on one of them today. So, sorry, for those of you who don't know me, my name's Kristina Reese. This is Creating with Kristina, and I come live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday here on my Facebook page. Now, I am going to make a card today, but I'm going to make it at the end. First, I'm going to show you some cards that incorporate this principle that I'm going to teach you today. And this principle, good morning, Debbie. This principle is called the principle of unity. So things all being the same, being all uniform. And when we talk about the unity of design, there are many elements in the design that can have unity. For instance, you can have unity in shapes. So for instance, a square. You could have a whole bunch of squares. So I want to show you this card here. I'm going to pull it up to the camera, and you can see 3 squares right in a row. That's unity. They're all the same size, and they're all put right next to each other. That's unity of squares. Then we have unity of, so that's a shape. Here's the tailored tag shape, and you can see the unity there. They're all the same. They're all lined up. So unity of that shape. Here's the same tailored tag, but this one's done in different colors. Okay, so that's unity of shape. Now, the next kind of unity could be forms, unity of forms. So a form is a little different than a shape. And good morning, Candle. How are you? The difference between a shape and a form, I like to think as maybe an image. So like butterflies. Butterflies aren't necessarily a shape, quote unquote, like a circle or a square are. This card here has tulips. So you can see the unity of these tulips. They're all the same tulip, and so it brings in that unity. What this unity does is help the brain really look at the image, look at the card, and see what you're trying to show them. It's really drawing your attention. And for instance, in the tulips, you want them to see the tulips, so you have made them all the same. So the eye goes right to the tulips. In this case, the tailored tag shape, you know, you see all of them. And here, these squares, okay, your eye is drawn to them because they're all the same. All right, so that's unity of shape and form, and they're kind of interchangeable. They're very similar. There's another kind of unity in design, and that is unity of color. So here we go. This is all the same color, okay? And because it's all the same color, it feels balanced and just pretty. You know, it's, your eye isn't like going crazy. It sees the whole card, the card as a whole. So that's unity of color. Now that's an entire card. Notice here on this card, the tulips, the unity of color is in the tulip heads. They're all pink. So not only are they all the same form, but they're all the same color, so you go to them. Also, the stems are the same color as the card base. Okay, it's the exact same color, so your eye feels that balance there too. Okay, unity in color. All right, one more element. All right, hey Nancy, how are you? How are you? Good morning. is the element unity in lines. Now these lines could also be considered shapes, but they are straight across, and the eye likes the lines all the same distance apart. They're all going the same direction. In this one, the lines are going diagonal, but they're all going diagonal the same. So that's unity in lines. They're all the same. And this one also, you can't see this one as well because of the white in the paper kind of blends in with the white of the space between the lines. There you go. I'm trying to angle these cards so you can see them without the glare. And all right, here's one. Now, these lines, whoops, here we go. So these lines down here at the bottom of the card, they actually don't, I'm trying to make this angle, don't really work because I didn't use unity of color. All right, see, they're kind of more of an orange brown instead of the same brown that's, you know, we use the color names. Early Espresso is up here in the designer paper. Early Espresso is in the stamp ink. But then I used cinnamon cider for the marking of these lines, and it didn't work. So I didn't use unity of color, and it kind of messed the card up. It doesn't look bad, but it would look a lot better if I had used the Early Espresso marker. And let's see, where else do I have some lines? Okay, that's it. That's it for the lines. And then there's one more element of principle of design in the element of space. So remember, we're talking unity, so we mean all the same. The unity of space between these tags here, and the unity of space between these squares. Okay, you getting the idea? So unity means the same, and why we use that in card design, any kind of design, any art. So if you're painting a picture, or if you're doing a cross-stitch image, or if you're, I don't know, what else do we do? Scrapbook pages. Remember this element of unity, and it will help bring your project into a cohesiveness that the eye really likes to look at. Now, I said I was going to create a card, and I'm going to use all of this information that I just threw at you and create this fun card. Okay, so let me tip the camera down. I'm at my parents' apartment again, so I don't have my fancy setup. I just have my laptop here, but it still works. If you all didn't know, our new catalog went live yesterday. So if you all have the holiday catalog, you are now able to get this stamp set, Beautiful Autumn. It's actually a bundle. Whoops, it comes with these mini punches. It's also the same stamp set I'm using in this month's card class. So if you didn't get information about this month's card class, be sure to get on my newsletter so that you get that information. All right, so I'm going to be using Beautiful Autumn and these punches to create today's card. Move all this over. My base is going to be very vanilla. Okay, so that's real simple. And now what I'm going to do, and I've already pre-cut a lot of this since I didn't want to bring my die cut machine to my parents' apartment. I cut all these out already. The first unity is the shape. I'm using squares, okay? Now I'm not using the same color, so it's not unity in color, but it is unity in shape, and I have 9 of them, all right? Hold on. Oh, I guess I didn't bring that. I thought I brought it. I did not. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Yes, I did. Going crazy here. Hold on. Give me just a sec, you guys. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is we are going to use unity of space, and we're going to space these out, but first I'm going to lay them down in a pattern. And so we are using unity of shape and unity of space right now. All right, and that one and that one. Okay, we're all there. So this is where I'm putting them, and now I just need to glue these down. All right. Now my eye I can pretty much see space evenly with my eye, so I'm not really worried about a ruler. But if you want it to get absolutely perfect, get your ruler out or your grid paper. Whew, except I am shaking a little bit. All right. Oh, I'm also creating this card upside down so y'all see it correctly. And so I put all of my elements upside down. Well, that's okay. I can just go up here. All right. Yeah. So we want these at the top. So I'm creating this card upside down. There we go. Okay, and I'm just going to take the glue and glue these on here. All right. There we go. Oh, don't twist on me. Okay, there we go. And then this is going to take just a minute, so y'all be patient with me while I get all these stuck down. Did you all get your catalogs? I want to double check and make sure if you did not get a catalog that you let me know. I'm going to be sending those out this week to people who haven't gotten theirs yet. Most of you already have yours because I sent catalogs out to everyone who's ordered from me in the past. But if you haven't for some reason gotten yours, because the company ships out of wherever they ship out of, it took forever. They literally shipped those catalogs. Let's see, this is August, back at like the first day of July, and they took, some people it took a few weeks, some people they still haven't gotten theirs, and so I can look on the tracking system and see where your catalog is if you haven't gotten it yet, or if I need to send you one. So be sure to let me know. And the only thing I ask, I will pick up the cost of the catalog. Catalogs do cost money, and shipping does cost money, but I don't mind paying that as long as you will order from me, because I just want you to fall in love with these products like all of us have. Stampin' Up! Products are so cool, so amazing, so awesome. All right. So we've got our unity of our space. One more time, we're doing unity of shape and unity of space. Almost done, just got 3 squares going on here. And if you want a list of what I'm talking about today, I can email that to you. I don't really like putting it in the description because then people won't watch the video. They'll just read, oh, that's the unity of those things. Okay, well, I'm finished. You know, I want them to watch the video. So I kind of leave some stuff out, and you have to, if you really want it. I'll still share it with you. I'll just share it with you personally or through an email or something. Y'all think I'm crazy, don't you? Okay, phew, we got that part done. All right, let me pull this up just real quick and see if I've got any messages going on. And nope. Okay, you all are still here with me. All right, back down we go. And let's continue. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is we are going to do unity of color with these little shapes. Now, this is not unity of form. These forms are all different. They are maple leaves, oak leaves, and acorns, but they all have the gold embossing on them. Now, this is a piece, this green and these leaves are a part of the designer paper that goes with the beautiful autumn suite, the gilded autumn suite. And these punches punched out these designs that were on the paper. So it's so cute. Now, for instance, here is the paper, and you see the little oak leaf, so I want to punch it out. It's so tiny that if I tried to stick it in the punch machine, I can't, it doesn't work very well. So what I need to do is get some extension, and I'm going to just take a sticky paper here. Excuse me, I'm kind of hoarse. Sticky paper there, and now I can extend it into, well, I have to do it the correct way. No, that was right. Sorry about that. Stick it into the punch, and I can hold on to the sticky note. There we go. Y'all see that? and just punch it out. There we go. That's pretty fun. So there's a little trick for you if you're trying to punch things out and it won't fit in the punch. Just use some sticky paper to help it punch. All right, so now I've got Unity in this color here, and we want to stick these on, but I want to pop them up, so I got me some dimensionals, and we're going to put an oak leaf up here, and a maple leaf right here. All right, and then let's do an acorn. Let me go ahead and put all the dimensionals on the back. That would be faster. Do a little assembly line here. Oh, except they're sticking to my finger. Okay, here's my acorn. So I'm going to go this way. And we need one here. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. And let's do a maple leaf over here. Yeah. And an acorn down here. Okay. Yeah, that works. All right, we did it. So I left off images off of these papers. Okay, so just on the cardstock pieces. That's just that's another type of principle that I will share with you later. Today we're just working on Unity, so anything that's the same. So far the same is the same shape, the same spacing, and the same color. Next I need to put the tag on here. So let me do some stamping. And I have the thank you from the stamp set, and I'm using, here's Unity of color a little bit. This brown is the same, Early Espresso. Okay. And we'll just stamp that right there. That works. Okay, and we are going to adhere that there. So I need my snips. And then I'm going to, I don't have my punch. There's a new punch in this catalog that lets you do flagtails, and mine hasn't come in the mail yet. I did order it, but until then I'm doing it the old way, and that is snip up the middle and then snip at both sides to make your little flag tail. There you go. All right, so I have my thank you, but that kind of blends and goes away. So back to Unity of color. We've got gold in the acorns and gold on the green paper there. So I'm going to use the gold strip here, and I'm just gonna, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to have it outline this tag. So let me get some tape runner here. There we go. And I want to evenly, well, look how bad I'm shaking. Okay. Put that right there. Beautiful. And then I'm going to cut away and voila. Okay, so there we go. We have that. Now, I still wanted a little more something. It still looked a little plain down there at the bottom. And this suite comes with this beautiful mint green ribbon. And I thought, oh, that would be pretty sticking out. So I'm going to have some mint green ribbon sticking out like that. Okay. First, I'm going to use tape runner because ribbon really sticks well with tape runner. And just stick that on there. But then I'm going to pop this up on dimensionals. We're almost done. It's my little tiny dimensionals. There we go. Put some in the center since they're so little. Okay. so pretty. And voila. We have created a card. What do you guys think? Isn't that beautiful? All right, make sure I haven't missed any messages. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, I want to go over the points of unity that we've been talking about this morning. So I'm going to tilt it back down again so you can see the card better. Here we go. Unity of, the first one was the unity of shape. So all the squares are the same size. Unity of form, we don't really have a unity of form. We have 2 oak, 2 maple, 2 acorn, but they're not the exact same. So there's really no unity of form here. That's okay. You don't have to have all the elements, just a few elements, or you could just have one element. But as long as you have a design element in your design, you're going to create a beautiful card. All right, the next one is the unity of color. I didn't do it all in the same color. Now, all of the acorns are all in the same color. That's unity of color. It is the same mint green. Okay, this ribbon and this paper are the same. The ink is the same as the cardstock. So that is unity of color, but the whole card in itself is not unity of color. It's all kinds of colors. And then there's unity of lines. So these lines and these lines are all the same. They're all the same. And the spacing of the lines. So you have the vertical and the horizontal. And this is also horizontal. So there we go. What do you guys think? Y'all gonna go out? All right, Debbie, thank you. I like it. I'm just gonna get a little sticky on here. Next time I come in with another, now I'm not gonna do a design lesson every day, but maybe next Wednesday I'll do another one. There are 6, are there 6 or there 5 design principles? Let me look at my list real quick. We have, no, I just have the elements listed. I don't have the principles. So design principles apply to the elements. Okay, so this was the design principle of unity. There's the design principle of harmony. There's the design principle of all kinds of stuff. But anyways, but then they apply to the different elements that I was talking about today. Wow. Y'all didn't know you were going to go to school today, did you? Remember, if you don't have a catalog, let me know. And make sure, oh, and I also have a newsletter, so if you haven't signed up for my newsletter, do that too. Okay, you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and we will see you on Friday for Fun Fold Friday, okay? Bye-bye.